Hey guys, Sid's here. Welcome to this Hall of Fame interview. I'm here with Rohit Mote from Pune. He is a career coach who helps engineering students find IT jobs. And he got into the community in October 2020. He started his first webinar in December 2020. So it took him like 2 to 3 months to actually launch. And the beauty is in the last 3 months, he's been able to achieve over 5 lakhs in total sales and got into the Hall of Fame. He is running a community called the Dream Placement Academy, and he has over 250 students right now. So first of all, congratulations, Rohit. Great to have you on this interview.
Thank you so much, Siddharth, for having me here. And it was kind of I had set myself the target when I joined you as a silver member that in next 6 months I'm going to be in the Hall of Fame. And fortunately,
Fantastic.
with your support and guidance and mentorship and support from the community, I could actually get into the Hall of Fame well before 6 months.
Awesome.
So I'm
No,
really
you're on
fortunate for
track.
that.
All of you here watching, if you're part of the community, you know that 6 months goal is perfect because you took 2 months to set up all the systems,
Yes.
then 1 month to launch your webinar, and then a few testing, and then you were able to achieve these numbers. So, quick question, Rohit. Do you have any experience in the training and coaching industry before this, or was this brand new?
No, this is completely new thing. Actually, I like speaking publicly. So I have given
Mm,
few speeches during my university days, but like to be frank, like just like teaching something to someone, it's the first time. It's brand
okay.
new for me.
And were you aware about your niche, or did you find that after coming here?
So before like joining before joining, I knew kind of like I want to do something in this space, but
Okay.
with your help, I could drill down and fixate my niche to be very precise, and then I could
Mm.
make the course based on that.
So your niche is to help engineering students find better jobs in the
Better
IT sector.
IT sector,
Yeah.
specifically IT sector,
Mm.
because
So
I have the IT background myself, so I have
correct,
been
correct.
through that journey myself. So that's why
Mm.
I am trying to share that knowledge with the
Mm.
students.
And how long did it take for you to decide, okay, now this is what I'm going to do? Because many people in the community watching, they may be, okay, I have this one idea, I have this other idea, I have third idea, fourth idea, and they may be confused. So for you, how long did it take for you to decide, okay, this is what I'm going to do?
You mean the niche?
The
The
niche,
niche.
yes.
Yes. So immediately after like enrolling into the course and after going through the niche clarity formula, I was very fixed on my niche, and there itself I decided that this is going to be my course, and then that's how I'm going to proceed immediately, basically. So I'm
Immediately. So
kind of a
within the
very
first week, within 1 week itself?
within 1 week itself. So I'll tell you exactly, like
Mm.
I enrolled on 21st of October. I watched one of your YouTube ads,
Okay.
and then immediately I joined I don't remember exactly, it was a live or recorded webinar of yours, but I watched it and immediately signed up for silver course. And within a week, I upgraded to gold.
Okay.
And then
Mm.
like in a month, like within 30 to 40 days, set up all the systems. So I'm kind of a quick action take. I didn't want it to delay anything.
Excellent.
So I just
Excellent.
did that and did my first webinar with like hoping at least one student will enroll. But to my surprise, like around 29 students enrolled in the first webinar itself.
Wow. How much
That
did
was
you
a
make in your first webinar?
so my level one product around that time was 1999.
One triple
So I
nine.
made
Okay.
close to 58,000 in the first webinar itself, and I was
Wow. Wow.
literally hoping that at least 50 students will show up for the webinar, and at least one will buy. That will boost me, like something is happening. But
Mm.
it was such a great surprise, and so happy moment that I actually 29 students trusted in the course, and they enrolled in the first webinar
Amazing.
itself.
What is inspiring about this, the reason why you got the results in the first webinar is probably one is you were decisive about your niche, like you
Yeah.
decided when you started, and two, you were fast on implementation. And I always say this, money loves speed. Okay. And there are many people in the community who have been around, they think, get into analysis paralysis for months together, and they're not able to move forward. But in your case, you launched it. And the more important thing, what I liked about you is you just did it without expectations, high
Yes,
expectations,
yes.
like, okay, let's just do it. Even if I get one sale, I'll be happy. That expectation is what has created you results. Because I've noticed when even now, sometimes in webinars, when I go with expectations, okay, I want to do 15% conversion, 20% conversion, and it does not happen, then I my energy falls. Okay. And this is not just, all of us are human, we go through that. But in
Yes.
your case, it's like, let's go have fun. I don't care if 1 person buys, 50 people show up, I'll be happy. But that has helped you get the results. So I hope
Yes,
I'm able to
absolutely.
decode that. Yes.
And almost 300 plus people showed up, and out of them, like I had conversion rate close to 10% in my first webinar itself. Like 29
Amazing,
students
amazing.
bought that, and it was such a like cloud nine moment for me. Like doing, like having just an idea and implementing it and actually seeing the results like in a span of 2 to 3 months was such a good feeling for me. Like
Fantastic, Rohit. Fantastic. That's great to know. So, how did you get people into the webinar? Did you do organic? Did you follow my hackathon process like without spending money on ads, or did you put money into ads?
No, actually, I wanted to be quick on that one. So I spent
Yes.
actually entirely on Facebook ads.
Hmm.
And I don't know, but because there are the demographics is so huge, basically, I target students between the age category of 18 to 24, and we have a lot of students in India who are seeking employment and specifically in IT sector. So when I ran the ads, it was like I had anticipated that the cost per lead might be 30, 40, 50 rupees per lead. But to
Yeah.
my surprise, for the first webinar, I think the cost per lead was only 6 or 7 rupees, something like
Okay.
that.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
it did not cost me much for Facebook ads, and I have been doing that. And now currently I am preparing my own content, basically strategy to
Very
bring in
nice.
customers and bring in
Superb.
students
And you're
organically.
targeting your ads only on Pune, Mumbai, like the top
No,
cities in
pan
which you are?
India,
Pan
pan
India, you're
India,
doing.
all over the India.
Okay.
Yes, pan
Great.
India.
Great. Fantastic.
Yes,
And you're looking at that age group of what, 18 to 24
18
or
to
something.
24.
Okay.
Yes.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So good. So were you equipped with the knowledge of Facebook ads before coming to the community, or you just watched my videos and just followed the
I
freedom,
just
what's that,
followed your
Facebook?
strategies, and
Mm.
then I
First
was
time you're
completely
running
that
ads. What?
first time running the ads, and first time setting up those headlines and shooting the videos, 1 minute videos.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything was pretty new, and and now also, like currently I'm running kind of the same ads. Now I'm working on optimizing them, but those the first time the same ads give me the results now as well. Like my CPL cost per lead is still very very low with
Very
us
nice.
with those same kind of ads. It's everything was kind of new. To tell you, like before that 3 months actually, I knew about this teachable platform, and I was looking how I can create the courses. And it was a very slow process. Basically it was not a streamlined process, right? Like I knew I wanted to make courses, but somehow they say that when you wish for something, some universe sends you something, some
Yeah.
instructions or guidelines or mentor. And that's what happened with me, that I saw your video, and that there itself I knew maybe this is the thing for me. Okay, this maybe I could see that honesty and integrity in your eyes, and I knew that I have to be part of this, and this is what I want to do. And most importantly, to share my background, I'm working in Tokyo, Japan. Like I'm working in Tokyo, Japan as like I used to work as a senior software engineer, and then I was
Okay.
promoted to technical project manager, and now I wanted to move back to India to stay with my family. And there are so many
Mm.
opportunities right now in India, and I
Yes.
wanted to
Yes.
help youth of India. Basically now there
Mm.
are so many youth who are unemployable, and they don't have appropriate skills. So I just wanted to help and contribute my part to the society with whatever knowledge that I have. So
Excellent.
I really wanted something at the same time that which will get me good income, but at the same time I also wanted to make this happen. So that was the right opportunity which I found through freedom business model. That's what I
Fantastic, Rohit.
just did
So, are
that.
you still now in Tokyo? You're still
So
there,
currently
based?
I'm in India right now.
You're back.
Currently
Okay.
I'm in India right now.
Mm.
Yes.
Mm.
And
Awesome.
now I'm like thinking almost to quit my job in Japan.
Mm.
So now, right now work from home is going on, but still now I'm thinking to quit completely and completely move back to India and take this and scale this to even further, because I'm
Mm.
seeing the results and I'm seeing the impact that I'm having. I get so many feedback from students and messages which are so humbling, that they have so much hope in me, that they feel that this is the thing that they wanted to they see a hope in Dream Placement Academy, that this particular academy will help them get employed and get really good placements and good jobs, so that they can improve their life. So I feel
Phenomenal.
money is
Mm.
coming, impact is happening. So why just go for a job rather than
Mm. Yeah.
make this
And see, you're
this
helping others, and see, in this particular area that you're in, it's a huge area. That so many engineers are
yes,
unemployed, or they don't know
yes,
the other side of how to really grow and stuff. And I think
yes,
you'll be playing a very important role by doing this dedicated. And yeah, that's a
yes,
logical next step for you as you're building your income, cash flow. Yes, you got to support the family, all of that stuff, and then
yes,
uh,
yes,
now it will become into a mission. Yeah, that's the beauty about this
yes,
model. So uh, the first 2-3 months you set up all the systems, you're a fast implementer, and you were lucky to I would not say lucky, but see, when luck is when preparation meets opportunity, right? So you prepared yourself and you grabbed the opportunity, and you knew this was the thing, and you got the result in the first webinar. So how many webinars have you done till now, from the time
so
for
I
you
have done
to achieve 5 lakhs? Yeah.
so I've done 9 webinars until now.
9
Yes, 9
webinars.
webinars.
Excellent,
Yes.
excellent. And
So
you
I'm
have
targeting
250
to do,
students. Nice.
yes, 250 plus. So I'm
Mm.
targeting to do every week, but
Mm.
now the consistency because of the other work as well, it's not happening. But now I'm going to be more consistent on this one. So in March I did 2 webinars. In April I did 3 webinars. So now I'm going to make it 4 5 webinars at least
Very
every week.
nice. Excellent.
So
And for you to achieve 5 lakh revenues, how much do you think would be your ad spends? Like, what is your ROAS right now, return on ad spends?
so ad spend, to be precise, I spent around 55,000 on ads.
55,000. So you're very good.
Yes.
You're actually
Yes.
doing very, very good on. So it's like close
Yes.
to 10x ROAS.
10x, and my current CPL is cost per lead, so I keep track of everything. So my current CPL is 6.69, so that is less than 7 rupees cost
Wow,
per lead.
wow. Superb. So are you following my Facebook traffic formula? I'm talking about,
Yes,
so
yes.
are you split testing between video and image?
No, I'm currently doing only video.
Only video. How many videos
Currently,
do you have on your Facebook ads?
just one,
Just one video. Okay. And
just one
how
video.
many ad groups do you have?
So yes, so I have segmented the web ad groups basically.
Hmm.
So for Instagram story, there is a different ad. For
Hmm.
Instagram feed, there is a different ad. Facebook feed is different ad. So I have segmented. For some, I have provided the videos, and for some, I have provided the screenshot. Basically, I have
Yes.
edited the screenshot of that video and the thumbnail, and then I have updated that.
Hmm.
So there is so much of optimization that needs to be done
Yeah.
there itself.
With that
Yes.
itself, you're getting great results. All of you who are watching, just want to tell you, if you're not a part of my gold membership, you need to go through that particular course, the Facebook Traffic Master, because there are a lot of Facebook traffic courses, but the way that I've structured it is more specific to filling webinars and specific to creating that 1 minute. So do you want to give any tips to our people watching here who are getting a high cost per lead? Like give like 3 4 5 things that are working for you.
To be frank, I'm also not sure why it's happening, but I largely believe because the demographics of the target audience that I'm targeting is huge.
Mm.
Basically, there are so many students in the age category of 18 to 24 who are seeking jobs, and specifically in
Yes.
the IT industry, because IT industry is booming and everyone wants a job, secure job in
Yes.
IT industry.
And now
So
there's
that's
also
why.
fear also in the market. Like people, they want to get their job secure. Yeah. So,
Yes.
one is a trend. Okay. And
Yes, one
targeting.
is a trend and the target audience is huge.
Mm.
And second is I'm very precise on the during my 1 minute ad. Basically, I'm following, I'm showing them first the statistics. Like
Mm.
there are like 15 lakh engineers who graduate every year, but
Mm.
94% of them don't get any jobs. So
Mm.
that fear itself attracts the attention of the buyers, basically
Yes.
the people. And
Mm.
then I switch on to then don't worry. Then I explain myself in a very 5 to 10 seconds manner that I'm currently working in software engineering, and I got really one of the dream placements, even from in spite of being from a low level college. I could crack that placement myself. So you can believe me. Basically, I can tell you what is needed
Yes.
to
You've
get
earned
that
the right.
placement.
Mm.
Yes. So they basically resonate with me because almost out of 15 lakh students, there are 13 lakh students who are from level 2 or level 3 colleges. So all of them almost resonate with me that they are from that college, and they get hope that they can also achieve that kind of dream placement. And then I tell them how am I going to do that. Then I tell them, I invite them for a free webinar. I'll share 3 smart strategies during the webinar using which you can also get in a position to crack those dream placements. So sign up now, something like that. So I'm very
Fantastic.
precise, and I've edited those videos to like show the stats and some logos. So I work with engineers from Google, Facebook, Amazon as well. So when I
Yes.
show those logos, the credibility is built in that 1 minute video, that
Yes.
kind of thing.
Yes.
So I do
Excellent,
that.
excellent.
Yes.
So all of you are watching, I hope you're taking notes. He's following the template, he's targeting the right people. So the reason why your ads are working, one is it's a trend happening right now. You're using that, you're hitting the emotion of the person. You have earned the right because you have walked that journey. So you know
Yes.
what it takes. So it's coming from your credibility, and you're following the template. You're like putting the salt on the wound, making them feel the pain, giving them the solution, and then you invite them for your webinar. And how many people show up in your webinar? What's like the show up rate like for you?
So the show up rate was pretty low for some webinars. It was like around, so first webinar, it was 28%, but now it has improved to 50%. So I've
Wow.
tweaked some things. So now
Mm.
current webinar attendance rate is 50 to 50, 48 to 52%. It revolves around that one. Uh,
Excellent.
yes.
Excellent. You know what? 30% is on the higher side. 50% is insane. When you're looking at it. For me, I
Yes.
get like 15%, sometimes 10% because I've been in the journey for a long time and it's also a crowded
Yes.
market. So it depends on the industry also. But the
Yes.
beauty is if you're getting this much, that means you're doing really well. So tell us, how do you nurture them into the webinar? You're doing one webinar per week right now, right?
Yes. One
Yes. How
webinar.
do you,
So
how do you nurture
basically,
them and get them in? Yeah.
So basically, just before the webinar, 4 to 5 days before, I initiate my ad. So I make it live, and I keep a very low budget. To be very frank, right now I just start with
Yes.
1800. per
Mm.
day, 1800 rupees per day.
Good.
Then I eventually make it to 2000 on second day and improves to like 2500. So like that, on an average, I spend 7 to 8,000 per webinar on
Okay.
Facebook ads.
Okay.
And then when they get to, so they sign up through ClickFunnels. I have made this landing page. I'm using the same template.
Nice.
So they sign up for that, and then they basically the sequence starts basically on from ConvertKit. Like, you have signed up. Thank you for that. And then I bring them onto a WhatsApp group. So I tried a Telegram book, but I feel WhatsApp group is more kind of, gives me more
They're more
attendance
engaged.
rate,
Yes.
more engaged. So I bring them onto WhatsApp group, and then on the WhatsApp group, just before 1 to 2 days, I keep on sharing some, I'll be sharing these three smart strategies. So don't miss, this might change your life. And, I share some of my videos which I've recorded, so that it get the boost and actually know
Do
what
you
is
send a
dream boost.
voice note or is it a video clip?
A video clip, a
Video
video
clips.
clip,
Nice.
video clips, like 2 minute short video clips, so that they understand me more. And then I share some text as well, like, this in this webinar I'm going to be sharing this, and what is my profile, how I am the right person to basically guide you in this one. And
Got it.
this
Got it.
1 hour, maybe if you're dreaming for a, or like, if you're targeting a dream placement, this 1 hour might change your life and give you something which is really helpful. Like, you are attending maybe 7 8 hours of classes online every day, so just spend 1 hour with me, and I'll try my best to give you 10x of value or something like that.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Wonderful.
And
Nice.
then,
Hmm.
and just before the webinar, like 2 3 hours before the webinar, almost every 2 hours, like 2 hours are left, I have prepared some specific images on Canva, like, 2 hours are left, 1 hour is left, 15 minutes are left, so I keep them pushing basically, like, this is
Nice.
the, and then immediately I
Fantastic.
just bring them onto the webinar.
Great point. So you're using your engineering mind for this. That's good.
Yes,
You've
kind of.
engineered the funnel right now. So that's amazing.
Yes, kind of.
Fantastic.
Yes.
So all of you are watching, I hope you're taking a lot of notes. I think he's shared a lot of these small pointers that's helped him scale up. And this is what it takes. Like, if you want to really create results, go to get into every piece of the puzzle and every piece of the system. So Rohit, now the other question I want to ask is, how does it feel now that you have this 250 people in your community? What's the feeling like when you're doing your weekly inner circle calls, and what's that experience like?
It's so fulfilling, to be very frank. Like, I get every day, almost every day, I get calls from students, and they tell me that this like this and this, we are having this kind of financial condition, and they are like not really skillful enough, and they want to really make it big in their life, and become role models. So their stories also motivate me. In fact, if they have this, so I motivate them through my story. And in fact, my story is kind of so during my college days, I had a lot of hardships. I would call myself a failure during my college days, but in spite of that, I could write. Like, I worked really hard for 1 to 1.5 years during my third year and fourth year of engineering, and then I could crack that dream placement. So it was one of the highest in India at that point of
Nice.
time. So I share those stories, and they are really motivated. So I'll just tell a simple example. 2 days before now, I received a message from one of the student, and he said that in last 8 years, no one has motivated me more than you. So basically, listening to yours. So it was a weekly inner call session, and he was attending for the first time. And he said that in last 8 years, no one has motivated me to this extent as you have done. Okay, so these kind of things are really motivating and fulfilling. At the same time, I'm contributing some positive impact to someone's life, and maybe this is a
Hmm.
life changing opportunity, right? Like, if I'm helping them get their dream placements or dream jobs, their entire family will get uplifted, basically financially and overall, education
Absolutely.
wise, right?
Hmm.
So there is so much of like satisfaction that what I'm doing is really amazing. And at the same time, I'm doing good business as well, in terms of monetary aspect as well. So it's kind of a good
Awesome.
thing. And most importantly, family is also supporting, everyone is supporting, so that's cherry on the cake, basically.
Great, Rohit. I'm super proud of how you're transitioning now from a typical job to now being a leader for your tribe and inspiring them. How has in our community, I make all of you listen to Stranger Secret, writing your goals, that personal development part. Before you came into the community, were you doing all of those things, or was that after coming in here? And how has that impacted you, those
So
activities?
basically, yeah. So before coming into the community, I really like reading self-help books. So
Okay.
I had read Think and Grow Rich during my college days. So I have been a consistent reader and believer in the self-help concepts and mindset and positive psychology and all those kinds of things. But Stranger's Secret, I listened it for the first time after you introduced to me. And to be very frank, before my first webinar, I listened to it almost on a consistent basis for 20 days. I remember,
Wow,
for a
nice.
consistent basis. So I before my webinar, almost for 20 days, I used to make time for that and listen to it almost every day. And that has really, kind of rewired my mindset during the for that first webinar, and all those forthcoming things. So I keep on listening to the Stranger Secret more often now, but obviously the community and looking at the success stories also motivated me a lot. So I have watched a lot of Hall of Fame stories, and I
Yes.
really literally visioned myself that I want to be on this interviews anyhow within like next 6 months after the enrollment date, like
Way to go.
this kind
Nice.
of. And fortunately with the hard work and the expert guidance from you, I'm into the Hall of Fame. I'm really
You are
really
here.
glad to know that. Yeah, I'm really
Fantastic.
glad to know that.
Great, Rohit. It's
Yes,
been a phenomenal journey, I can see, and you're just getting warmed up now. I think the next 3 6 months, it's going to go much further because now you're in the game now. You're generating
yes,
sales. You're building your students. You'll start to get more feedback from your community, and then you'll be making those decisions to improve every part of your process. And yeah, and scaling up is you're already doing 10x ROAS. Is just
yes,
now
yes, yes,
doubling your budgets, tripling your budgets on ads, and taking to the next level. So all of you are
yes,
watching,
yes.
if you're inspired by this interview, please share in the comment box what were your top learnings from this interview, especially if you're a part of our community. What are the top learnings? If you want to know more about Rohit, or if you have somebody in your group who are engineers or not getting jobs and stuff, in my YouTube channel description, there's a link to his website. Please send them to him. And pretty much,
Yes.
I think from the interview, you can see that he has a solution for that. And if you're somebody who wants to be a digital coach, like what Rohit is doing, and how he was able to completely go from scratch to starting off his own knowledge business, jump on the bandwagon. We have a big community of over 11,000 people right now from all over the world. So just go to internetlifestylehub.com and you can get started on this journey. So Rohit, I like to ask this question at the end of all the interviews, which is the one thing, right? So the question is, if you have to bring it down to one principle that you live by for the rest of your life, and you've been living for a long time as far as success is concerned, what is that one success principle from your side?
So for me personally, the word hustle is very important to me. Hustle,
Mm,
basically, I
yes,
set a target for myself. I envision that target, and then I will do it. I'll do whatever it takes to basically achieve that target. Whatever hustling is necessary. So whatever, like in a legal and positive manner,
absolutely,
whatever is
yes.
possible in a smart manner, I'll do whatever it takes to basically achieve that target. So this has been the part of my life, and I wish to I'll keep this as part of my life, for future life ahead. Like whatever targets I set,
Fantastic.
I just want to make them happen through whatever, whatever manner. Basically.
Thank you for
That's
sharing,
what
Rohit.
it
Yeah. So hustle and do whatever it takes
takes.
to
Do whatever
achieve
it
your goal,
takes.
whatever it takes.
Yes.
That's the message. Thank you for sharing. So all of you who are watching, please hit the like button on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to this channel. If you're watching this on Facebook or my Facebook page, just tag a friend who needs to see this video and get inspired. Share this video to somebody else, and they'll be really inspired. Once again, Rohit, congratulations for this first milestone. Next milestone is the Crore Club. Looking forward to giving you that
Yes.
beautiful award, Crore Club Award,
Yes.
and
Yes. That is
having you
my
in that
next
group.
target. So that to be
Yes,
very frank, like before
you'll do
31st
it.
December
You'll do it fast.
2021.
Yeah, I can already sense that with the way that you have built the momentum in the start of your business and the market that you're catering to. For you, this is going to happen really fast, and looking forward to interviewing you there. Yes,
Thank you
awesome.
so much, Siddharth.
Thank you, Rohit. Wish you all the best. Take care.
Thank you so much. Thank you.